Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Happy Hump Day. We are on episode 59. So before I get into the topic and all of that good stuff, let me just say that this episode may not be kid friendly. I repeat, this episode may not be kid friendly. So pause it, save it for later, put your headphones in, do whatever you need to do. But again, this episode may not be kid friendly. So now that that is out of the way, the topic for today is mixing business with pleasure. So grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So y'all know that I like to start my episodes off with a mental health check. So I would say mentally I feel like I'm yelling. But I would say that I am at a I'm gonna say 6.5, 7, probably even a 6 through 7, somewhere up in there. I have not been sleeping well. Like all weekend, I was not sleeping good. Um, I had an emotional night on Mon. No, I had an emotional night on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Had an emotional night on Sunday. So yeah, and then Monday was just an emotional day as well. So shout out to my dog for um taking me out, getting me out the house. We went to eat. We had Mexican food. So shout out to her. Don't know if she's seen my little post on Facebook where I said today I'm just not in the mood today. But shout out to her because we text each other at the same time. So shout out to her. Like I really needed that good food, good laughs. So shout out to her. Shout out to you because I know you listened to my episode. So shout out to you. But I would say I'm between a 6 and a 7. Um, Honestly, I'm trying to get back up there in the tens. I have just not been in the mood, and everybody has just been irritating me. It's not even that people are doing things. It's just me. Like I know it's me. So yeah, I don't know. I have thought about like therapy again. I just need somebody to talk to, like a good cry, because on Monday when I was at work, well, I cried on Sunday, like Sunday night, and then on Monday I was like very emotional at work, so I was like, damn, I feel like I could cry again. Like, yeah, so that's just how I felt. Like if somebody gave me a good hug, like a genuine hug, I would probably cry. So I don't know, but yeah, my emotions are all over the place. So yeah, I was thinking about therapy again, just to have somebody to talk to, somebody that I'm not gonna say somebody that doesn't know me, but I feel like it is better to talk to somebody who doesn't know you. Um, Not saying that somebody who know you might be biased or whatever, but it's just best I feel like to talk to somebody like really who doesn't know you. But it is important to have those friends that you can cry with also, not just go out party, all of that. Um, that's another thing. Have not been in the mood to go out, and plus I stopped drinking again. So yeah, and I know I was on that journey, but when I hit my 1 year, I had started back drinking, and then I stopped. I forgot when I stopped, honestly. Yeah, I forgot when I stopped like a week ago or whatever. So, yeah, but yeah, therapy has been at the top of my list. I need to find me like a really, really, really good therapist, and be serious about it this time. I don't know why I'm saying this time like I went before, but if you have been listening to my podcast, then you know that I have said something about it multiple times on multiple episodes. So, yeah, I'm like really thinking about therapy and going and just sitting down talking to somebody, having me a box of tissues because I know I'm gonna need them. So yeah, that's what it is with me. I hope that all of you are doing well mentally emotionally. Happy birthday to my niece. She is 8 years old today. Happy birthday to her. Um, so yeah, that's my little baby. It really is. I feel like my days would be dull without her. I just had to slide that in there. But I hope all of you are doing well mentally. We're all going through something. So be kind, be nice. Don't be rude. Don't be a bitch. Don't be an asshole. Don't be none of that. Yeah, be nice. Because I feel like people are literally an insult away from taking people's head off. So I just feel like, chill out on people. Be kind. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Just stay out people's way. Okay? Um, if you are going through something, just pray about it. Find you a therapist, find somebody to talk to a friend, family member, whoever, whatever works for you, write it down. And I said I'm going to get back to my writing also, not my erotic stories. Just writing down, excuse me, writing down how I'm feeling mentally, emotionally, all of that. And just to get myself together. Because, yeah, right now, well, I don't like people, period. I don't like people. I'm not a people person. I've said that numerous of times. I go ahead and let people know, like, I don't like people. I don't. If I could find me a job where I ain't got to deal with people, or I can only deal with the same 12 people, like, every day, or throughout the week, every week, that's it. I don't want to deal with people. I don't like people at all. So, it's crazy because, like I said, my moods have been all over the place. Like, people have been irritating my soul. And it's not really, like I said, it's nothing that they are doing. I know it's me. And I already don't like people. So, that's probably why it's 10 times worse. So, yeah, I'm going to get it together. Like, we're going to get up there to the 10. And I'm going to come back and be like, y'all, I am in such a good mood. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we're gonna get it together. But like I said, I hope you guys are doing very, very, very well. I really do. If you have encouraging words, little motivational speeches, videos, all of that, I love those things, and I need to go back on my Instagram, TikTok, and find some because those truly get me through my week, through my day. So yes, I need to find some of those, listen to my gospel music. But I know once I cut that on, I'm going to cry. So, yeah, but let's go ahead and get into this episode. Now, some examples of mixing business with pleasure, in my opinion, and these are the only thing that I could think of, was sleeping with your boss, sleeping with your coworker, sleeping with your teacher, or, well, yeah, I'm going to say sleeping with your teacher. And I would say that none of those are good. I feel like it's more, but I can't really think of any. But I will say that the cons for all of those are that you can get fired, for one. You can get fired. It's drama behind all that, and then it's like a little scandal, especially the whole teacher-student thing. Would that be? Yeah. And then, in the jail, throw away the key. Like, it is too many. And this is just talking about the teacher and the student. It is way too many fine ass men out here. Now this is when it comes. This is for the women. It's too many fine ass older men and men your age or close to your age, whether they're like 5 years younger or what. But then again, it depends on your age, because these days they do have young teachers. Okay, so don't be like, oh, she said no. It depends on your age. Now, if you're like, I don't know, I don't think you should be messing with you shouldn't be messing with your student anyway. Like, this is, 5 years younger, like outside of that person being your student or whatever. Okay, 5 years younger to me is cool. Like I said, it depends on the age. If you 25 and they 20, or you 26 and they 21, like, that's cool to me. It's cool to me. I personally don't like younger dudes, so that really wouldn't be my thing. I am 30. I'm looking for him 40. So I'm kidding. I would say about 31, 60. I don't even know about 60, but he got to be looking like one of those silver foxes that you see on like Facebook or something with a gray beard. They dress nice, look like they smell good. Like, you just want to live in their skin off the video. Like, yeah, but it's no reason that you should be sleeping with your student. Like I said, it's too many fine men out here. Like, too many. Why are we doing it? And then you know what? I'm gonna throw in there like the guards sleeping with the inmates. And child, I know that they love to say, which is true, and it took me like a week or so ago to really realize this, when they say that you spend more time with the people at work than you do with your family. And I feel like I don't like that. And every time they used to say that, I used to be like, okay, like, stop saying that. Who cares? Or whatever. And I really had to sit there and think and be like, damn, I am here like all the fucking time. Like, and then when I go home, it's time to go. Well, it ain't time to go to bed. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, it's like you are there with them regular folks like way more than you are with your family. So, but you shouldn't use that as a reason to be in there sleeping with the inmates. It's too many free men out here. And it's too many free women, free vagina. Like, why are you sitting in here sneaking around fucking something that's locked up? Like, no. And I hate to say something that's locked up. But it's like, why are you sneaking around messing? No. And sometimes I look at that as like a control thing, because you might be in there threatening the inmate, like, oh, if you tell this, I'm going to take away this, or I'm going to make your life a living hell while you in here, or something like that. Baby, she can get you fired and get you thrown in the jail. Okay? So it's like, okay, what's next? And I don't know, but it's too many. No, you can just, no. I don't get it. Why would you want to sleep with the inmate? And it's a lot of people that's out here doing it. And it's like, why? I need y'all to like listen to this episode, slide in my inbox, slide in my email, and tell me, like, what made you sleep with that inmate? Because I really want to know. If you have made it this far in my episode, thank you. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to help my channel grow, get me into the YouTube algorithm. If you are listening on any other platform, make sure you hit that plus sign or follow button to get updates on each and every episode. Make sure that you guys click that link in the description box to support my podcast. And let's get on into the episode. If y'all have been rocking with me for a minute, you know how I feel about sleeping with your coworkers. Like, you already know how I feel about that, sleeping with people in the workplace. I don't even know if I could do like different department type thing, because I don't want to see you. And it's crazy that I say I don't want to see you, but I just feel like I don't want to run into you like somebody who I just took down or who blew my back out. Like, I don't want to see you. And I feel like for my own sanity, it's just best that I just don't mess with nobody who I work with or that works at the same place as me, because if I see you like giggling a little too hard with somebody, or somebody hugging you, touching you, I'm gonna be looking like, okay, what you got going on? So no, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want. I just feel like no. My place of work is my place of work. I don't have time for the drama. I don't like drama, period, and definitely not at the workplace. I just said that we are there more than we are at home. So I don't want to deal with drama at the workplace. Like, that's not my thing. And then, like I said, if we are on bad terms, that shit might trickle over into work, and I ain't got time. Um, and yeah, but if I never see you, like you, I don't know, because I feel like if I don't really see you, like never, or like once a day, I might be cool with it. Like I might can make something shake, but I don't really know. I don't know. I just say be mindful. Um, if you are going to mess with somebody that you work with, because I just feel like that's playing with fire. Okay, and I don't know. Some people like messing with somebody that they see every day, but I don't want to see you. Like, if I just suck the soul out of you, why do I want to see you? Like, no, I don't. I don't want to see you. Um, and no, I don't. It's enough to like see you outside of work, and then I gotta see you at work too. It's like, damn, like I for one, I get tired of people like too quick, and well, I ain't gonna say that. I get tired of people like being in my space for too long. So no, I'm good on it. I don't want to see you at work. Like I said, if it's like one time in the morning and then you go do your shift, I go do mine, I don't see you at all, I'm cool with it. Like, I'm cool. I could probably mess around with you. But like I said, if we're on bad terms, it's going to come over into work. Maybe. Especially if I see you all the time, and I don't have time for that. Now, as far as sleeping with your boss, that's just something that I have never done, never been in a position to do it. Um, yeah, that's just never, that opportunity has never came. And I would just, no, that's not my thing. I don't believe in it because, baby, you are not about to play with me. No. And you can get fired. Like, they can fire you. Like, let's just say y'all break up, or y'all, I ain't even gonna say break up because it's not like y'all together, but some shit happened, they fire you, and then it's like, if you want to look at it, it's like retaliation or something. It's like, so what happened? What led up to that? Oh, I was fucking them. Like, no, because then you look bad too, and then you not gonna get your job back, and they gonna be fired too. So, no, and I know people probably do that for like a higher pay. Um, they can pretty much do what they want at the job. Of course you have the rules, so but you can probably bend them a little bit because you fucking on the boss. Like, the boss not gonna be up your ass like he would everybody else that he not fucking on. And then you can probably be late. You don't get no occurrences. If you had a late night with him, he probably letting you sleep in a little bit. Like, oh, you good? Come in a little later. You know, I just show time, still in time. You know, probably you probably be the first one that he get overtime to. But again, if he see you laughing, giggling a little too much with your buddy Ryan or somebody, he probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna be some drama. So no, probably shorten your hours and shit. Plant, and that's another thing. You're not about to play with my money. So no, I'm good on it. Um, what else? And then as far as like diving deep into like the teacher thing, I feel like most students start sleeping with their teachers and stuff when it comes to like, let's just say they need, this is how it happened in Lifetime movies. When it comes to like they need some extra help, so they stay after school, and then y'all get a little buddy and real close, and that's how y'all start sleeping together. And then if we're being real, most students start sleeping with their teachers just for them grades. I mean, that might be attracted to it too, because the stuff I see on social media and all of that, I feel like that's why the lady who had like a really nice shape and all of the moms and shit didn't like her because how she was dressed. Well, to me, she was dressed fine. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with how she was dressing. Everything was appropriate to me. She can't help that the shit fit her. Like, she can't help that. She can't help that she got the body. And of course, the dads was probably like, "Oh, I'll drop little Ray Ray off at the schoolhouse today, just so they can see the teacher." And then they probably told their homeboys about it and everything else. But yeah, they were not feeling that teacher. I don't know what happened to her. But then it was another teacher also. But yeah, I feel like these days teachers, I don't know, like I said, it's too many grown men out here, and I feel like students, y'all really shouldn't be focused on that anyway. But if we're being real, some of y'all like 16, 17, 18, that's where your mind at right now, I guess. So, I mean, I get it, but go find somebody your age to sleep with. Like, don't sleep with your teacher. Like, no, that's just not a good look to me. Then another one that I thought of is hanging out with your boss and your coworkers like outside of work. I feel like that's cool because I mean it's cool to a certain extent. Um a lot of people I feel like if you are going to hang out with your coworkers and your boss, especially your boss, and then I can kind of throw your coworkers in there too. If you are a drinker, I would say be very mindful of how many drinks you throw back. Know your limit, or be like, okay, I ain't gonna drink what I normally drink because that might get me a little effed up, and I'm not trying to be that way in front of my boss and my coworkers because I know that I need this job. So yeah, you got to be mindful now. Um, so I would also say like, and then you got to think about like what you talk about with your coworkers and your boss, like what you do, because outside drama carries over into work. Okay? Because I feel like people won't leave that whole what happens outside of work stays outside of work thing. People love to bring it into work like, oh, you was getting it last night, or oh, I saw you last night. And it's like, honey, and now it's not the time. And I hate when people do that. I really do. I hate when people are like, when they like, oh, you was getting it last night at the spot. And it's like, how you know I want everybody to know where I was at, what I was doing, how I was looking. Like, how do you know that? So, I just feel like you just got to use great judgment when it comes to that type of thing. I'm not against hanging out with my coworkers outside of work, especially if I like y'all. But if I don't, then of course that's not a thing. But you also have to. It's like if you are out with your coworkers and y'all like drinking or whatever it is that y'all are doing. I would just say if you are out with your coworker, period, or coworkers, period, that doesn't mean make passes at your coworkers. Like try to hit on them and all of that. Like don't make your coworkers feel uncomfortable. Okay, do not make them feel uncomfortable. Um, and then when it comes to like hanging out with your boss outside of work, it's like a thin line because you have to also let your employees know that you are still a boss. Like, I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. When you clock in, it's in boss mode. Like, don't be like, oh, I'll get to it later. If they ask you to do something, no, you need to do it right then. Like, baby, we're on the clock. I am your boss. So I feel like don't blur those lines and all of that because like have that boundary there, okay? Because I feel like if you hang out enough outside of work, people will feel like they can do what they want to do when they come into work. Like, oh, he cool, he don't care, and or she don't care. No, baby, I'm your boss. I can get you fired. Like, don't play. So yeah, I just feel like you got to be real mindful when you start hanging out with folks outside of work. I feel like if y'all are like, I don't know, I don't want to say if y'all like real cool at work, because I feel like sometimes that can go down the hill, honestly. So, yeah. Now, the only time that I would do something like sleeping with the boss, sleeping with a coworker, sleeping with like a guard, teacher type thing is like during role play. That's the only time. Well, for the coworker, it's not the only time. It's not. But like I just explained all that when it comes to the coworker, it's not somebody who I see every day, who I gotta walk past every day. No, thank you. Um. So yeah, role play. Like I've always, and I said this before, like wanted to do like a naughty nurse type thing, like my patient. I feel like sleeping with the boss, like setting that scene up and everything. I feel like it would be sexy, like taking his paperwork. You got on a tight little dress or something, like yeah. And then I don't know how you would really do the coworker thing. I don't know. I don't know how you would do that one. Now the teacher and the student always want to do that one, like naughty teacher type thing. And it's crazy because I used to want to be a teacher. Like that was my dream job growing up, a teacher. And people be telling me that I look like a teacher sometimes. So I get, especially with my new glasses. Well, they like old now, but they new to some of y'all. um, yeah, so I would try those. I feel like I don't know. I've always been like a role play kind of girl, but I haven't had anybody to do it with. Like I ever role played? I don't think I have. I really don't. But I be seeing little, especially like for Halloween, it really have me like, damn, I want to be like a naughty nurse. But they be having them short ass skirts on, and I'm not wearing that outside. I'm not even gonna get into the way that people dress these days, but yeah, I wouldn't wear like the short little skirt out the house, like, cause I got some cheeks back there, so it's not like it's flat or little pancakes. Okay, like no, I wasn't flit once. Yeah, it's fluffy back there. Okay, it's fluffy. So I wouldn't wear that at the house, but like I said, if I'm doing like a role play kind of thing, I would. And if it was like in one of my story, yeah, one of my erotic stories that I wrote, where it's like, um, you like go to the bar, and then a guy or a girl comes up and starts talking to you and getting to know you, and then y'all like hook up in the bathroom at the spot, and then it's like you say that you can't wait to tell your wife, and she says she can't wait to tell her husband about it, but it's really y'all, like y'all really married. Like that's what my story was about. If y'all want to read it, just hit me up, let me know, and I will send it to you, or y'all send it to you, I guess, or post it somewhere. Just let me know where you want me to post it. I have posted on Snapchat a few times, but yes, that's one of my favorite stories too. But that's something that I would do. I feel like that's a way to spice up your relationship, your marriage. Do role play. Act like y'all two strangers at the function, and y'all are getting to know each other. Y'all have like a little one night stand or anything. Like do that. Or it could be something like if y'all like go on date nights often. Well, we ain't gonna say date night. We're gonna say date night. Like if y'all go on vacation a lot, that would be something nice to do. It would be something nice to do. And if you can put on a little accent, that would be cute too. It would. That would be real cute. Which reminds me, I need to finish my story that I had started writing. I need to finish it. But yeah, y'all be careful with that business and pleasure type thing. I'm really sitting here like, damn, have I ever had like a boss, a coworker, a teacher where I was just like, damn, I love to like take them down or something. And I don't think I have, like, especially like boss wise, because we all know what my type is when it comes to a man. We know I like them cooked. Yeah. So, no, never had that. Never. And I'm sitting here like, damn, have I ever had like a black boss? Because I haven't had that many jobs, honestly. Excuse me, I stay at my jobs a good minute. So that's why. Now, y'all people who like switch jobs every 6 months or every week, yeah, get it together. Um, yeah, I've never had like a black boss. Now I sit here, excuse me, and think about it. So, nope, never been in a situation where I wanted to mess with my boss. Um, Coworker wise, yeah, I have had like attractive coworkers, and I might have been like, I wonder what they hitting for, but I can't do it. Mm-mm. And these are people that I work like closely with, or I see. So it's just like, nah, I can't do it. I'm good on it. Um, coworker, teacher. Have I had a teacher that just had me like, um, I don't think I've had a teacher. It was the guy that just popped up in my head, but he won't all that. No, I haven't had a teacher where I was just like, I want to take them down, want them to take me down. um, no, I've never had a teacher, and I'm sitting here thinking, which I hate to be thinking back. I'm gonna just think back to high school because anything beyond it is just like, girl. But I don't think I had a teacher where I was just like, I want to see what that's about. Never had it. I would just say, y'all be careful if y'all are out here like thinking about, or you are actually messing with your boss, your coworker, your teacher, whatever, your professor. I forgot all about Professor Honey. Like, it's, to me, it's the same as a teacher. Like, sleeping with the teacher for the grades and all of that. To me, it's the same thing. Of course, you are a lot older. You are a lot. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because you can go to college at any time. But if you're a lot older, we're gonna say like 30 or 26. I still don't think that you should be sleeping with your professor. Like, I, Now, this is what I could see. I could see if it's a professor you probably won't ever get again. Like, something like that. And then you start, like, messing with them or something. Excuse me. Or let's just say you graduated and then you start messing with the professor. That's cool. Like I said, to me, it's just like I can't see them. Like, I don't want to see them around campus, which campuses are big. And so, unless you and a certain person have like class at the same day, class at the same time, and y'all like cross paths because it's like, okay, let me head to my class at this time. And so we always see each other. I'm not gonna, it's like, you're not gonna run into the same person every single day unless, like, what I just said. So, if you were sleeping with your professor and you not taking his class no more, excuse me, you're not taking his class no more, I don't really see an issue with it. Honestly, I don't, but just make sure you ain't taking his class no more. Like, make sure you I don't know. Like, I would hate if you happens to be messing with him, or you stop messing with him or whatever, and then you have to take his class or something, and then it's like, no, because he might purposely make shit hard for you. So he or she, okay, might purposely make it hard for you. So be mindful of that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Make sure that you rate, share, comments, do my polls and Q&As. That can only be done on Spotify. No other platform except Spotify. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure that you like, you comment, subscribe, tell your friends, family members, cousin, sister, brother, whoever about my podcast. Make sure that you guys click that link in the description box of my podcast to support it. My email is there. In the main description of my podcast, you can find my social medias, so you can follow me, get updates on the podcast, especially on Instagram at Real and Raw with Ree. And we are one more episode to 60. And I feel like I have to do something real special for episode 60, because to me that's major. 60 episodes in. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.